welcome to my channel. I am Emma L and this is my first video. I'm excited and nervous. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. So yes, I am recently married a few months. I got married September 2020 and we're still in the honeymoon phase, but I'm also learning that marriage is not easy. It's not an easy thing. You have to constantly try every day. And I remember someone telling me, okay, now that you're married, there's gonna be phases where you feel like you're so in love. And there's gonna be phases where you're like, why did I do this to myself? I feel like I was better single. And those days do come. My husband and I actually been together for 4 years, married since September 2020. And sometimes I do things and he's just like, what's wrong with you? And there's times he does things and I'm like, what's wrong with you? But when you truly love someone, you're gonna make sure you guys make it work. And that was one of the main reasons why I even said yes to him in the first place, because no matter what came our way, we always managed to make it work because we truly love each other. So you have to make I know that you have to make sure you have a connection. You have to make sure there's love, and love is just not this joy and happiness, but it's also patience. It's also long suffering. It's also being meek, and it's also forgiveness, not holding on to anger. You have to be able to let things go. Yes, talk about it, resolve it, but do not bring it up months down the road, because it's just gonna make the situation worse, because we thought we talked about it, we thought we resolved it, and the conversation was done, and now you're bringing it up again. It's gonna make your partner frustrated. So if you feel like you haven't, I guess, resolve that situation that you guys are going through, just let them know, okay, I hear what you're saying, but this is still resting up on my heart. I'm going to take a few days, think about it, and I will discuss it again, because it's still bothering me. So your partner knows that it's still lingering on you, and so when you bring it up again, they're not like, what's wrong with you? Didn't we discuss that? Didn't we? Yeah. So I'm also finding that communication is so important. I cannot stress how important communication is. And to be very honest, that is one of my number one downfalls. But I have a partner that helps me through it. He actually gives me my space. And then he comes to me and says, Megan, talk. And even when he does that, I'm still like, and he has a lot of patience for me. I can tell you that. And he's like, Megan, speak to me. And then, him being just kind about it and allowing me to giving me my space to kind of just breathe and think, I do eventually open up to him. But I need to get to a place where I naturally just do that, instead of having to shut down and run or go to the room and just not say anything. I need to work on my communication skills. I know that. Yeah, marriage is a lot of work, but it's also a beautiful thing. It really is. I'm turning 30 November. I can't believe it, because honestly, I feel like I'm 15 still. There's times I even lay down in the bed with my husband and I'm like, I'm married? How is that possible? And now we're here discussing kids and I'm like, I'm gonna have a child? Like, I feel like a child myself. Man, life is a crazy thing. It really is. Earlier this year, I actually, I made a vision board, with a few of my girlfriends. We're getting older and we want to make sure we have our goals set and what we want in life. And sorry to go off the topic. I'm going back to how I'm turning 30 and how we're in a lockdown. And I remember in my early 20s, I was saying I was gonna do some kind of big party, you know, turning 30, and it's just like, how's that gonna happen in this pandemic? Ugh. And like the states is like places are opening up, and then we're still here just looking out the window. It's so sad. I hope that we open up fully, but even if we open up fully, I'm just like, I don't think I would have time to even plan a big 30th birthday. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I probably just gonna tell my husband, let's just get takeout, watch Netflix, or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's a little bit upsetting me. But yes, back to my girls' night vision board. So yes, so we did a vision board, basically saying our goals and what we want to accomplish. And for me, I was married at the time. I think we did the vision board either February or March. I think it was March we did the vision board. And so far I have started to tackle one thing. I have the vision board here. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys could really see what's on it, but I'll explain it to you. So in the future, I do want hubby and I to own our own house. And I did make like I gave like a rough number. Maybe the house is gonna cost $400,000. So we have to put down about 10%. So we're gonna have to save $40,000. So I kind of just made like a little tracker here. So as we get to our goal, like as we save 8,000 at first, okay, we got there. As we save 16,000, then I could circle it to say like we're meeting our target goal of 40,000. And once we get our target goal, then we could purchase our house, or purchase our condo. I'm moving towards a house. I'm thinking about kids. I want them to have a backyard that they could run around and play in, especially now if something like this happens again and they want to lock down the public parks. It's okay. I buy them a little play set, put it in the backyard, have your fun. It's good to have your own. Blessed is he who has his own. Amen. So, and I also want to get my motorcycle license. I actually already did in Ontario. I'm not sure about other places. You have to kind of do 3 sets of tests to get your full motorcycle license. So I already did my M1 test, and that's just the written. The test wasn't hard because I studied. I took a month to study for that. I studied the driver's handling book. I studied the motorcycle handling book, and I made sure I did the motorcycle one for sure, from front to back. I made sure I knew everything, and I also did a few practice tests online. So when I went in there, full confidence, and I passed that 90%. I was actually really happy. I was nervous, but I was just like, Megan, you were studying for a month. You got this. So I have my M1. I booked for my M2. That one, I'm going to be on the actual bike. I don't know anything about a motorcycle, to tell you the truth. I tried to learn to drive standard in a car. God bless my dad for trying. That was a struggle. And I was just like, you know what? Okay, I know the gears, like clutch. I'm done. So I know how to move a standard car, but I do not know how to drive it. Do not ask me to go to the grocery store. You could ask me to take it out of the driveway and then put it back in, but that is it. I cannot actually drive it to go anywhere. And I know most, or maybe even all motorcycles, see, I don't know anything, use a clutch. So I'm really nervous about that, but I am determined. I actually already started ordering my motorcycle gear. I have my helmet, I have my jacket, I just have to get my gloves, I'm gonna wear regular shoes and regular pants, just in case I decide I don't. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm going to get my full M license. I'm going to get it. There's no just in case I decide not to. No, I'm going to do it. So yes, I already got my jacket, my helmet. Just have to get my gloves, and I'm good to go. And I'll let you guys know how those gears were for me. It's very hard to find motorcycle gears for women, I find. And then when I was trying to find reviews, that was quite difficult as well. And I was like, that's a shame. So I'm gonna be on here to do that. I'm gonna be on here to do that for sure. Oh yes, and my M2 is actually in a few weeks. I think like 3 or 4 weeks. Like 3 or 4 weeks. So I have to get moving on that. And I also want to travel. Who doesn't want to travel? But I picked a few places that I need to go to. I picked Mexico because, first of all, how could I not visit the whole of North America, the whole continent? I already gone to the States. I have some family in the States, so that's okay. I need to visit Mexico now. I have to do that. I also picked Thailand. I have a coworker. He used to live in Thailand, and he would talk about it, and I'm just like, I have to visit there. And then I would also go and look at photos of Thailand, and I'm like, I have to visit there. So that's one of my other places that I have to go, and I have to go on a cruise. If I do those 3 things, I'm satisfied. I don't have to travel ever again. But I will be traveling to other places, but these 3 are what I'm focusing on. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait for this, because I know they're not doing cruises and stuff because of this whole pandemic thing. COVID really sucks. COVID really sucks. Okay, so yes, home, motorcycle license, traveling, and start a family and just living your best life with your family, you know. My last name is Houghton, so I just have like a picture of a family here and kids. There's 2 girls there, but I hope to have a boy. I really do want to have a boy. My husband wants a girl. I don't know why it's always like that. The girls usually want boys, and the boys usually want girls. I don't want to deal with a girl. I want to be the only girl that I have to deal with. And to think about having to comb her hair, and I don't even like to comb my own hair, and it's just like, I made my husband do it. I'm going to teach him how to do hair so he can do her hair. But yes, so those are my goals. Basically to expand my family, own my own property, get my motorcycle license, and to travel. I should have put fitness on there too. I do work out here and there, but as I'm getting older, it is recommended that you stay active, right? Because too many times you go to the doctor, you have cholesterol, you have this, you have that, and they say if you just do some physical activity, that could help lower it. Right now, I don't have anything, so I'm happy about that. But as you get older, things change. So I'm going to try to at least twice a week do some kind of physical activity. I already kind of do, but even just this week, I did nothing. I did nothing. So even if it's just jump rope for 15 minutes to get your heart rate up, to just get your body moving and get your body pumping, I'm gonna do that. I remember my grandmother, she actually read something in a book for me. I think it was a quote by someone, I can't remember, and was it Ellen G. White? I think so. And she said something about like, we actually don't, we don't die from like burning out. We actually die from rusting out because we're not doing anything. Yes, it was somewhere along that lines that we need to be more active, especially now that we have like these computer jobs where we're just sitting here and on our bum and looking at a screen and just using our hands. Yeah, we need, all of us, we need to be more active. Not to look great, but to feel great inside and to just be healthy. And the looks will come after that. So, as you see also in the title, that I have decided to lock my hair. Like I mentioned, I don't really like doing my hair. I do it because I have to and I want my hair to be healthy, but I don't like doing my hair. And truth is, I wanted to lock my hair since I was in middle school, since I was like 12, 13 years old. But, you know, some Jamaicans, they have negative feelings towards dreadlocks. I even like to call it dreadlocks. I just like to call it locks because nothing dread about locks. But they have negative feelings towards locks. So I remember asking my mom, could I lock my hair? She said no. And I remember we had a neighbor who actually locked her hair, and it did inspire me because that's what I wanted. And anytime I would ask my mom, could I lock it? Could I lock my hair? Could I lock my hair? She's like, no. And you see, I forgot her name. You see, what's her name? And she locked up her pretty hair. And it looks like, and I was just like, okay. I asked again in high school. Same thing. No. So then, by the time I reached college, I was just like, okay, locks is not happening. I was relaxed then, and I just decided to just go natural after college. Not right after college, a few months after. So then, when I went natural, and I transitioned through box braids. So I put the braids in it, take it out, put it back in because I couldn't deal with the two textures, and I didn't want to do a big chop. And there was times where I did want to just straighten my hair, so I transitioned with braids. And anytime I took out the braids and I felt the thickness and then the straggly ends from the relaxer, I was just like, I should lock my hair. I should just lock it. And I would say to my mom, I'm gonna lock my hair. And she would even say anything, she would just give me a look. And I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But now I'm married, I moved out. I'm my own woman, starting these locks now. So I'm starting them by 2-strand twists. I actually got a professional to do the twist for me because I can't part. I cannot part. I actually wanted to ask my mom to do it because we're here in lockdown, so the salons were closed. I'm brave to be asking my mom to to twist my hair so it to lock when she didn't want me to do it. I had to convince her for a month, and when she finally said okay, because I kept bugging her about it, I told my husband, I'm like, my mom actually said she's gonna twist my hair for me. And my husband was like, again, I agree with your mom, go to the professional. I need my mom and my husband to be on the same page as me for me to do something. So I was just like, okay, fine. And I found someone that's working from inside their house to do it for me. So I am almost 2 weeks with these twists, and I like it. I like it. Even if it stayed just like this forever, I'd be happy. I haven't washed my hair yet. I haven't washed my hair yet, but I have to wash it soon because it's itching me. I'm surprised I actually didn't itch it throughout this video. So this is what my 2-strand twist is looking like. I'm excited to go through the process of it locking. Because truth is, I asked her I wanted to do locks. I told her I wanted to do locks, and she thought it was instant locks. So when I got there, she had some kind of needle, and she took my hair, and then she's like this on it. And I was on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm like, girl, hold on, give me a second. I was like, miss, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, I'm locking your hair. I'm like, no, that's the instant way, right? She's like, yeah, that's what you wanted. I was like, no, I want to go through the process of it locking. Oh, you want 2-strand twists or comb coils? I was like, okay, let's do the 2-strand twists. So this is what she did for me. I think she did an awesome job. I can never do twists like this. I didn't tell her a particular like pattern and stuff. I just said I want it to be full. I have fine hair, so stack it in a way where my hair was just gonna look full. So she did that for me. The back is a bit more bigger than the front because I told her I'd be wearing a middle part mainly. She said I could do a side part. I don't know, you guys. How do I look with this side part? But yeah, I have the middle part. I'm excited. I'm gonna wash it soon. It needs to be washed because I scratch in there and I see stuff in my nails, and no, you shouldn't scratch and see stuff in your nails. You know, when I was a loose natural, I washed my hair every week, and so I said I'm gonna start washing my hair every 2 weeks because I don't want to ruin the roots of my hair. Because when I would box braid my hair, I'd wash it every 2 weeks, and I'd be completely fine. Scratch, completely fine. I don't know. These twists are itchy. They're itchy, and I'm using the same braid spray that I would use with the box spray in here, so I don't know why it's that dirty and that itchy. But yeah, I'm excited for this journey. I'm happy that you guys are gonna be on this journey with me. I did connect a lock. It's a 2-strand too. This is not locked yet already. When I was going through my hair after she did it, because I didn't really go, I was just like, oh, it's beautiful, thank you, and paid her, left. And then when I actually was like, I saw these. This was 2. I'm like, no, that's too small. So I just unraveled it and placed it together. I hope it holds. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, my girlfriend says she likes the color. She likes the transition. So I think I will leave it. I'll leave it like this. I was considering dyeing it all black, all one color, but I think I'll just leave it like this. And once it grows, it grows out. Yeah. So that's my life. That's my goals. I hope you guys stay around for the journey, honestly, because I need you guys, especially with this motorcycle thing. I need you guys. And even with my hair, I need suggestions, Let me help you, you help me, we help each other. We're all happy. One big happy family. But yeah, so I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for you guys to be on this journey with me. And we're gonna be fit. Healthy fit, not like fit. Healthy fit together, because that's very important for our health. We want to stay from the high blood pressures and the high cholesterol and all that stuff. One of the main reasons why I even started working out too is because my husband's father died. He had like diabetes and some other complications, and he died. And one of the things they said to him was, well, not to my husband, but one of the things they said was, if he actually took better care of himself, it wouldn't have been this way. And that encouraged my husband to be active. And him telling me that story encouraged me to be active. I was active in high school, and then you leave high school, there's no more soccer and field hockey and all this. You're just in school and you're working. So I didn't work out. I was never really a gym person. I was more of a cross country, track and field, kind of run up and down. He'd have this, what do you call it? I forgot the word. But yes, so that's the journey. Thanks for watching.